Commander Elena Rodriguez stood at the observation deck of Luna Station, watching the massive Imperial fleet retreat into the star-speckled void. Their golden ships, each the size of a small city, had maintained position around Earth for 3 months, waiting for humanity's final answer. Today, they had received it. The vote was unanimous, reported Lieutenant Marcus Thompson, approaching with a data pad clutched in his trembling hands. All 195 Earth nations, every colony, every space station. Not a single dissenting voice. Elena nodded, her weathered face reflecting neither triumph nor regret. At 62, she had lived through humanity's greatest expansion into space, and now she was witnessing their greatest rejection of it. The Terran Defense Council had spoken with one voice. Earth's borders were officially closed to the Galactic Empire, forever. The Imperial delegation had arrived with promises that seemed too good to refuse. Advanced technology that could eliminate disease and extend human life indefinitely. Clean energy sources that would restore Earth's damaged climate within decades. Access to thousands of inhabited worlds, each offering unique opportunities for trade, exploration, and settlement. Ambassador Kethvar, the Empire's chief negotiator, had been particularly persuasive. The tall, crystalline being had spent weeks explaining the benefits of Imperial citizenship. Humanity would join a federation spanning half the galaxy, with access to accumulated knowledge from 10,000 different species. War would become obsolete under Imperial protection. Scarcity would be a forgotten concept. But humanity had learned to read between the lines. They never mentioned the integration protocols, Elena murmured, watching the last Imperial vessel disappear into hyperspace. The cultural assimilation programs. The mandatory genetic modifications. Lieutenant Thompson pulled up the classified intelligence reports they had gathered during the negotiations. Through careful investigation, Earth's agents had uncovered the Empire's true methods. Species that joined willingly were gradually transformed, their unique characteristics slowly erased until they became indistinguishable from billions of other Imperial citizens. Those who resisted faced systematic elimination of their problematic traits through advanced biotechnology. The Empire didn't conquer worlds through warfare anymore. They conquered them through evolution, turning every species into perfect, compliant copies of their ideal citizen. Diversity was inefficient. Independence was dangerous. Individuality was a disease to be cured. What about the other species who said no? Thompson asked. The reports mentioned several civilizations that rejected Imperial membership. Elena's expression darkened. Gone. All of them. The Empire claims they chose alternative development paths, but our deep space monitoring stations tell a different story. Their star systems show no signs of technological civilization anymore. The choice had been clear, even if the consequences were terrifying. Join the Empire and lose their humanity gradually, or refuse and face potential annihilation. But Earth had chosen a third option. Over the past year, while negotiations continued, humanity had been preparing. Every ship in the solar system had been retrofitted with the most advanced stealth technology they could develop. Mars and the outer colonies had been fortified with weapon systems that pushed the boundaries of human engineering. Most importantly, they had activated Project Sanctuary. Deep beneath the Antarctic ice, fusion reactors powered a quantum isolation field that would make Earth's solar system virtually undetectable to long-range Imperial sensors. It was experimental technology, developed from fragments of information gathered from other species who had attempted to hide from the Empire. None of those species had survived to see if their hiding places worked, but their sacrifices had given humanity a chance. How long can we maintain the isolation field? Thompson asked. Conservative estimates say 300 years, Elena replied. Optimistic projections suggest it could last a millennium. Either way, it gives us time to develop our own path, to become something the Empire can't predict or counter. As the last traces of the Imperial fleet vanished, Elena felt the weight of humanity's greatest gamble. They had chosen isolation over integration, uncertainty over false promises. They would face the universe alone, but they would face it as themselves. Earth's borders were closed, perhaps forever. But behind those borders, humanity would remain free to choose its own destiny among the stars.